I'm Sam Oakley and I'm one of the subject librarians on the School of Management library team. Well, the main part of my job is making sure we've got the right resources for the School of Management students and staff. I do some teaching on some School of Management modules. I'm also involved in disability support that we have in the library for any students who need extra help. And I do sort of other things like sit on the open research group within ISS and our resource discovery and delivery group as well. Well, obviously we aim to stock all the material that the students are going to need for their courses, so all the stuff that they need to be able to read and use to do their research. And the same, we also hope to stock the stuff that staff need to do their research. Usually that's mostly sort of digital resources these days. In terms of the School of Management, we've got a huge number of business databases and e-book collections as well. And then speaking more generally, we've got things like laptops that people can loan, we've got quite a good DVD collection, we've got a wellbeing collection, all kinds of stuff. I think some students perhaps don't appreciate the sort of the amount and the breadth and the quality of some of the resources that we have for them in the library. And I think possibly a main reason for this is, we tend to see them right at the beginning. We do a library induction, like maybe in the first week, and they're getting so much information thrown at them, and it's just one more thing to take in. And at that point, they haven't looked at their assignments, they don't perhaps realise what they're going to need for their assignments. So, it's understandable that they might not remember what we told them right at the start. And so I think it's when we can actually sort of see them again or contact them again when they're actually working on assignments, that's when the penny starts to drop about using some of perhaps the electronic resources that we have and moving away from just textbooks into journal articles. Yes, in terms of the School of Management, we've just been finished teaching on their professional skills module. So we came in and we did about 3 sessions looking at things like literature searching, avoiding plagiarism, referencing, that kind of stuff. And then we also come in on some other modules and perhaps do 1 session to focus on an assignment. So perhaps we might say one of the marketing modules, the students all had to do a marketing plan. So we come in and we talk to them about all our marketing resources, and they can then work on their specific topics, which they seem to really enjoy then. Yes, we offer to meet the School of Management students if they really feel they need extra help with an assignment, especially perhaps the master's students when they're doing their big end of year report. And so we'll meet with the student then and help them, we'll look at their specific topic and try and see if we can dig up some really good stuff in our business databases that perhaps they haven't come across before. And this is the time when you can really see that, the light going on, like we can look up some sort of professional business reports to help them. And you see the student and they're saying like, oh my goodness, why didn't you tell us about this before? And we're like, we did tell you before, but it was right at the beginning of your course and you've probably forgotten. And you can really see that it's going to be useful to them. Oh, definitely, very much. I think all librarians do. I think that's at the heart of our profession. We want to help people to find the stuff that's going to help them in their work and, hopefully get better grades as well by using better quality materials. And we also want to save people time. The hard part is reading the stuff, not finding it. So if you can sort of help someone get to the materials they need quicker, whether that's physically walking them around the library or showing them how to do it online, then that's incredibly rewarding, yes. I think the key way to help them make the best of the library is to make sure that when we do get a chance to sort of have teaching sessions with them, it's at strategic moments so they can actually work on real assignments. Because it's all very well talking about things in theory, but if we can actually get them in at the point where they're working on a piece of work and they can work on that topic, and they can actually be using the time to sort of do the actual assignment, that really, really helps. And also that's when you sort of see the lights going on about the difference in quality between the stuff that we have and the stuff that they're finding on Google. Because I think most of the students, they start off, they are very over-reliant on Google, and some of the websites they come up with really are not the sort of quality you'd hope for at university level. So I think if we can get to them, and maybe it's not sort of actually having a whole teaching session with them, but maybe it's just dropping into a lecture for 10 minutes, maybe it's just sending them a message on Blackboard, just to remind them of the stuff that we've got at the right moment. I think that would probably, make a real difference.